Hi, Hiromufushi here from KendoGuide.com. Okay, in this video, I would like to talk about letting your opponent know where you are striking. Is it stupid or brave? This will be. I'm just trying to figure out what kind of device file is better for you for delivering my message. This is going to be on YouTube as well as what do you call it? Podcast, just listening. Okay, and also this particular content is for newsletter as well. So I'm writing this as well. Okay, and I'm trying to broadcast based on the writings I wrote for the newsletter subscribers. Okay. All right, now, okay, so letting your opponent know where you're striking, stupid or brave. So you're sparring, you and your opponent are, of course, hitting each other, right? And you get frustrated because you don't know, you can't get any points on your opponent. And now what are you going to do? There are many techniques in Kendo. Have you thought why? We have a lot of techniques. And I have, and my conclusion at the moment is that because the ancient samurai strove to come up with techniques that let them keep alive. They don't want to die, of course. And after putting a lot of efforts, many of well-known samurai reached the same conclusion, which is Kenjutsu or Kendo should not be for killing or hurting other people. So they invented many techniques and concluded that they should not use those techniques to kill or hurt others. That is very important for us to remember. Okay, this is very important. And then in addition, probably I shouldn't go there. Okay. Now, we do not have to kill anyone to survive in this era when we live at the very moment. So what those techniques mean to us now? Let's think about why do we do Kendo? Okay, let me define this. We learn Kendo so we can train ourselves physically and mentally. You may not agree with it, but let's say that is the reason. Okay. Right, and in those techniques to survive, there are so-called feint strikes. What that means is you pretend to strike opponent's men, for example. I'm going to cut your head, but you cut somewhere else. You try to cut somewhere else. We call it damashiuchi in Japanese, or trapping, like you trap people. Okay, so I call it now. For now, maybe I come up with something else, some other translation, but I call it trapping for now. And firstly, let me ask: is that bad? Is that bad? Like feint trapping techniques? Is that bad? I don't think it's all bad. In Kendo, we do modern Kendo. You should try a lot of techniques, and you should. I want you to think about why. It is because you should know how people react to those techniques, and if you don't know how people react to your movement, right, your techniques, whatever you do, you don't know what works on what kind of people under what kind of circumstances. People are different. Different techniques works on different people, and same techniques don't work on the same people. All right, so under different circumstances, or by time, people continuously improve. So the technique worked 2 years ago necessarily mean it works now on the same person. Okay, so basically, that's why we should try trapping techniques as well as all other techniques like striking a straight man and everything. As a part of our training process, okay, I think it is important to know how feint techniques work. So not only we know how it works on our opponents, but also we know how our mind works when such techniques are executed on us. It's very important to know how we react to such techniques. Okay, so you have to know about yourself. You have to know about how people react to such what techniques under what circumstances. So why am I bringing this up now here? Okay, let me ask you this question. In modern Kendo, we don't aim to kill anyone or hurt anyone, right? So knowing that, what do you think the difference between sports and Budo? You might be surprised if I tell you. Okay, this is what I was told. You show your opponent your intention to strike their man, for example. Okay, then you strike kote, it is sports. But you strike their man, it is Budo. Okay, I think this is really deep, and it's probably deeper than I think it is. The latter is going for a point. It's not the latter, the former. Okay. Former is going for a point. In sports, you fight to win. Of course, Kendo took in tournament, you fight to win. But how you win, for example, so the process is valued in Budo. Okay, not result. Process is valued in Budo. I'm sure that all samurai also valued how they won as well. And even when they are to lose, okay, if they have to lose, which means death, they cared how they would lose, which means die. Okay, so this is the foundation. If you can do that, if you can do I'm going to go into you show intention. I'm going for my man. I'm going for my man. Man, you get it. You're very strong. But before you get to this level, you should learn a lot of techniques. We should become so strong that no one can stop us, even when they know what we are going to do. For example, here's my experience. When I was 14, I was going against the late Tsurumaru sensei. He became 9th dan, but when I was 14, he was 8th dan. On my first cut, man, I got his man. I have still no idea what I did. I just go, from true dan. I executed a straight man. No feint, nothing. From true dan, man. Okay, I got him. And he was under my shiran. I was like, whoa. And it didn't make me happy at all because, one, I didn't know what happened. Two, by the time I realized what happened, okay, I got his man, he started putting pressure on me. So usually 8th or 9th dan sensei won't move first, but they move us, right? They kind of draw us forward. So they basically counterattacks. They execute counterattacks. But this time he started coming at me with a big smile. Probably he thought, man, that was a good man, Imafuji. I'm gonna show you how I really do. If I want to, I can do this. So he was a big smile and start coming towards me. And I know he was coming to get my man because he was going coming. There's no way he's going to for my cult because he was going coming up like that. And I could not do anything. I was just like a frog in front of a snake. It was like a frozen like that. And he looked like a huge wave at that time. Okay, and this kind of Kendo is really strong, but to get there, we have to learn a lot for sure. Okay, so this is the article I wrote for the newsletter, and this is the end of the podcast and video newsletter. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.